Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the SlipStream. And again, this was not intended on being a podcast, just like last time, but we ended up going way longer than we wanted to. In fact, we went like double the time than we wanted to go. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, before you get started, you should know that there's massive spoilers for, all Xenoblade games till now. In fact, we even talk about Xenoblade 3 spoilers at the end, which I will leave a timestamp so you guys can, like, I guess not watch it if you don't want to be spoiled. And what I mean by that, basically, TLDR is the ESRB, you see, like, they talked about, like, the game, or I guess they rated the game, and they kind of indirectly spoil some stuff but by doing that. So yeah, so I will give you guys a warning when that pops up, so you guys can either watch that or not watch that. It's up to you. Anyways, without any further ado, continue on to the podcast. Hey, what is going on, guys? And we are back. Today we're going to be analyzing the second trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now, yes, I did say that I would make more videos on based on the first trailer, but yeah, I got like shit happened, and in life, so I couldn't make those videos. But hey, this is a new trailer, so we're definitely making a video now. And today I'm gonna have crack or I guess elementary and Tyrea Simp joining me today. You guys could just I guess introduce yourselves, I guess, again.
Oh, did we even introduce ourselves before? Oh, well, I'm Crack
I think
Wizard.
we did, but I guess we can do it again. Yeah, sorry, go.
Yeah, I'm Crack Wizard. Hi.
And I'm the one who likes Tyrea. That's all you need to know about me.
Perfect. Okay. All
I'm just
right.
obsessed with Xenoblade X.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna be watching the trailer. So yeah. Now OBS is recording. Everything is recording. All right. Perfect. Let's go. All right. Peggy 13 or 12, I guess. Yeah, so this is so firstly this so for, so right away we get this girl. Now we don't know who she is, but firstly
Uh,
she's got a big rack. I'm okay. But we don't know who. I think we have her name, but we don't
in
know.
yeah,
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 which is I
her
believe
name in
Ethel.
the Japan. Yeah, Ethel.
Yeah, and but so first thing is right away she has a big rack, which
This analysis is already going just
ooh,
perfect.
epic. Yeah, look, I mean, look, bro. And she has a
Wreck.
tattoo. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, which this is like Xenoblade, Pyra, and Mithra. Well, I don't know which one's bigger because I can't really compare, but I
All
mean,
right,
like it looks as big, or
this
close
is
to it.
becoming the FL boob analysis video.
Okay, and okay. Anyways, all right. So her eye is red. Now, what is the significance of that? Um, the I'm the Fog King or something
Um,
like that.
I'm not sure what it will mean in the context of this game. Uh, it it very much needs to be pointed out, even though like every video points it out, just how much she looks like Cosmos in this shot.
Yeah,
Mostly
she
due to the
does. Yeah,
lighting with her hair color making it
yeah,
look
and
more blue.
even
But
and
the
yeah,
eyes changing from red to blue is something that happens a lot with Cosmos in the Xenosaga games. So
yeah. I don't think this is Cosmos, or I mean, it might be. I don't know, but I do think that they are trying to like do like homage to Cosmos. That but that is why they chose like the colors, and the red
it,
eyes, etc.
Yeah,
this shot is definitely more of a homage, as you said.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah,
do see another character with a red eye like that later in the trailer. So
yeah. Now, actually, when I first saw this, I'm like, "Wait a minute, is this our seventh party member?" But then, as you'll see, we have more than seven party members. So, very. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, but to me, like that frown. Can you guys see my mouse? I don't know if you guys can see my
yeah,
mouse. Okay, yeah. So that frown just reminds me of Jin. I don't know why. Which you actually what I called her at first. Hey, look, it's female Jin, because like it just get like that sad look, and I guess somewhat of like
her
an
her
antagonist. So
clothes
yeah,
also kind of
yeah,
are similar to Jin's.
yeah. So 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 you can't blame me for thinking this is someone like Jin, which I mean it might be like for we don't know exactly, but like she might be either like two ways. I don't okay. At first I'm like party member, but now I'm like I don't think so, or I mean, or maybe it's a secret. I don't know, but like I'm leaning towards no, and I'm leaning towards it might be someone like Jin or Mikhail, which I mean like basically like they are an antagonist, but like I guess they have a redemption arc like near the end, if that makes sense. So that's where I think this will end up being like. But yeah, and what about you guys?
I don't really have any thoughts about Ethel, honestly. I don't know what to think about her. It's not a lot to go off of. I remember seeing an image where somebody talked about how her eyes seem to possibly have the Ouroboros symbol in it. I can't tell.
No,
Really
I
don't
can't.
know
I can't.
myself.
I think that's just lighting. I mean, okay, I could kind of see it, but I think that might be. I think that's just lighting. I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's too much. But yes, I do see it like here and here, but like nah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, eyes are a circle. So, no, nah.
Crack Wizard refuses to be a simp, so he has nothing to say about this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
So
no,
I
I'm a
guess
simp. I just have very specific people I simp for and no one else.
yes.
Hmm.
So I guess let's move on to the next panel. I should say, or you guys want to say more about this exact image or frame? I guess.
Uh,
She's hot.
True.
okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go on ahead. Okay, you monsters. Now, I actually okay. I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but who says you monster? I want to actually hear.
That's Ethel, if I remember correctly.
Oh, she said it. Okay, hold on. Let me just see.
You monsters!
Okay, all right. She has a I don't know what accent is that, but I know that it's not American. But yes,
Yeah.
so clearly from here, I don't see the Ouroboros. I mean, I like to me, this just looks like I don't know, like it
Yeah.
just looks like a
I
normal
don't see it
eye.
here either.
Yeah,
It looks like, yeah, a normal eye.
yeah. Okay. All right. I guess I could turn it down a little bit and hopefully because I don't know if it's picking up in like in the recording, which it might be, it might not be. So if it's not, then whoops, sorry guys. But yeah.
That rock explosion thing is literally a reused asset from X.
Cut it out. Okay, so right now,
It's not important. It's just like a random reused asset.
no. But okay, but right now, so I believe they're either up against Melia or Nia. I mean, I don't know
Probably
exactly.
Melia because that's
Yeah.
Mechon stuff. So
Yeah, but so I assume this is kind of in the first half of the game because like I think we kind of what do you call we kind of theorized that that Nia and Amelia are gonna be like the false villain, which which
it's a
like
shepherd.
it's like you're made to think that they are like the bad guy, but it's someone else. I mean, I guess a great example could be in Final Fantasy VII, where Shinra is made to be the bad guys, but it's actually Sephiroth. But yeah,
It's a shepherd.
I mean,
cut it out. Okay,
oh,
yes, and the party has been united, and we even have a Napon, which we'll see more of in like later on. But yeah, let's see. And this is Ethel, right?
Yeah, that's
yes.
Ethel.
Okay, we're your friends here. This leads me to believe that maybe she's brainwashed. I mean, I'm just throwing something out there. Like maybe she was a friend, but then she's, I guess, like even the red eye could make it so that she's like possessed by something.
Have you seen the a relationship chart that was
Yeah.
Okay.
posted?
I've seen it, but I haven't like memorized it, so I don't remember. Yeah.
She's
Here. I
shown to
can.
be on like Team Melia, and I think
Here, we could here. We could take a look at it right now. Hold on. Sure. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah. So she's probably okay.
yeah, calling
Going
for
by
location.
this, faithful enemy. Let's see. And question: this is posted by Nintendo, and it was translated by fans, right?
I think
Yeah.
I think it was JB who translated it
Oh, okay, all right, nice, nice.
because I remember you just translated on his phone in the moment,
Oh, okay, all right then.
or he got like this from someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, but so
I haven't got that
either way,
confirmed.
it's also this guy is not Van. I'm sorry, so this guy is not Zeke then. I mean, in that case,
Yeah, unless he's just
unless
pretending to be Van Damme.
yeah, but yeah, fucking the name is Van Dam. I mean, it's in the name, man.
I think. Well,
No, this is
I
intentional
think
because
that.
they got the same actor too. So like, so they want to like,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I've. I think that spelling of Van Damme might actually be a misspelling. I thought there was.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
That
there's a
might be
more
a
accurate
translation error.
translation.
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
think it's
think so
actually
too.
just Guernica like one word for Van Damme.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Now, let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to. I should have probably taken a deep look at. Excuse me. I should have taken like a deep look at this beforehand, but I mean, sorry, I didn't have time. But hey, excuse me. We can take a look at it now. Let's see. Let's see. So fatal enemy. Let's see. So these two guys seem like I guess enemies from. But yeah, I have to believe that by enemy she's an enemy as how Melia is from going by this. I don't think so. And if that's the case, then I don't think she's gonna stay as a villain unless she has ulterior motives. Then I don't know. I mean, which could be possible, but yeah. Also, this guy is also on the Nia side of the chart, which also leads me to believe that is I mean it could be Zeke. I mean sorry, I like it very much could be Zeke's either way, but or it could not because this says Van Damme, so I don't know. But does Van Damme like mean like a title or or it could be a name because here he could
I think
be
it's just a name. There's always a character
okay.
named Van Damme
yeah,
in
Okay.
that's
games.
been a thing since Xenogears.
Oh, okay. So it's like Sid basically in Final Fantasy.
Well,
Okay.
technically, Xenogears and Xenosaga had Vandercom, but that's
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Sid.
it's
Yeah.
like
Same thing.
basically the same thing.
Hey, look! It's this
Interesting.
guy. Hey, Luxon beat us to it, but whatever.
Well, hopefully
I've been
this is not the loss.
I've been hearing a lot about Luxon's trailer. I really want to see his analysis because I think he may have reached a lot of the same conclusions I did just
Yeah.
from what I've been hearing.
Yeah, but the thing is that I didn't want to see any analysis before we recorded because like I want to have like my own first and then I'll watch others. So I didn't watch any others yet. So because I mean I kind of want to reach my own conclusions first. But yeah, all right. So I'll
Yeah.
move on ahead. Okay. Did they order you to destroy Ouroboros 2?
Order you to destroy Ouroboros.
One second. One second.
We're your friends here.
Okay. So what's going on here? Because like she could see I guess that like she could see it differently, but except for the Napons. So what's going on there?
Somebody
I,
cast the virus debuff from Xenoblade X on her, and now she has no idea what the fuck she's doing.
I I know it's unlikely, but seeing all this like purple and black fog just really makes me hope that the fog beasts are going to be really important in this game.
I think
I
they
am
will
so
be.
hopeful for that
I mean,
because yeah.
FC's
Because
name is future connected, so I'm sure that has to do something.
and when you know what the Gnosis are in Xenosaga,
Oh yeah.
it just completely changes how you look at the fog beast and
Yeah.
what this plot point is going to mean.
All right.
Yeah.
If
It's a
that's even
lot.
what they're going for.
Ouroboros too.
Okay, okay. So now this guy, let's say our world, our enemy. I remember seeing him here too. Yeah. This is this guy if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy seems like a Morag character to me. I mean,
Based on what's being said between them, it seems like both Agnes and Kiev, they're like the leaders of Agnes and Kiev, being probably Melia and probably Nia, have ordered like the execution of the Ouroboros team.
yeah, Because I assume, because it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet, where like if they, because I except if they're found, it's like oh no, oh no, this group has now joined forces with the enemy, so we must kill them. It's kind of like that type of mentality. Which I mean, I guess it's kind of okay. I don't know if it's common, but like I do see it in like a good few like in like a good few like stories in like many forms of media where like where what I describe happens. But
Enemy.
Not really related to
Even though it may-
Xenoblade, but his design reminds me a lot of Jarl from the last story.
oh,
But that's
okay.
also my problem because I'm always
By
thinking
both
about the
nations
last story.
Also, so now that we have more dialogue, do we know if Nia, if sorry, if Mio's voice actor is Nia? At least for the English. I mean, do we know about that or no, or not yet? Because I don't, because like from the way I hear it, it could be, it could not be. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I can't say yes or no firmly.
once.
There's a
Even though we're being
One second,
chased
let me go a little back.
by both nations at once.
Yeah. Is this like Nia or Melia?
The
Who is
person on the
this?
right's probably the person on the right's probably Ethel, but the person on the left we
Ethel.
don't know anything. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
The person on the
Interesting.
left,
Okay.
the person in black, we know nothing about. There is
Yeah.
nothing to guide us towards who that is. So they're interesting to me that they're like just positioned there, and then it's like,
Yeah.
who are they?
What if the
Or they're
game
just
releases and that person isn't even there?
I mean, what is this, Marvel? For like they have like fake trailers.
There's a reason we met. There has
Okay.
to be.
Also, do we have like can you guys like say or like guess if Noah is same voice actor as Rex or no?
no.
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's from what I remember hearing, people are saying it's the same as Mikhail's voice actor.
No, Mikhail, but Mikhail. Okay, wait, Mikhail in Torna or Mikhail in the main game? Because
No
I think it's
idea.
different. Okay, because the one in Torna, sorry, because the one in the main game sounds pure American. So unless they're making a completely different voice, which is possible, but I don't know. But
It might
yeah.
be a completely new
Let's
voice.
go!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, comeback now. Finally.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So first, so first let me say my thoughts and then Taria and then Crack. So just so that we're not like talking over each other. So okay. Firstly, I noticed that there are a lot more party members. And this is definitely like I think a debuff or slash sorry buff. Because I guess it's like armor or some sort. It's like hey, like you take less damage. Yeah, and this is more than three party members. It's definitely more than four. So now what's interesting is that they have three gauges. Now one is health, I assume. The other two I'm not entirely sure. I assume one is for like the fusion thing, which I guess we'll get to later on, and this talks about the number of enemies. It's kind of and yeah. So I one thing I really like is that they decided to not follow, I guess, Xenoblade DE slash FC or slash one's comeback compared to two. What I mean by that is like you just simply press like the button and it does the art instead of like having to like use the D pad and then press the, which is actually very nice. I mean, like at first it was annoying, but like I got used to it. But it's just nice to just press a button and like it automatically does the art. So it's like yeah, so. Yep, and yeah, and for the rest of the stuff, I'll leave it to you guys to like talk about.
Okay. Well, so from what me and or actually, you know what? No, Zeke. Do you want to go first?
I don't really have a lot to say, so I'll just kind of say a few quick things just based off of what he said, and then you can go into your extreme detail, the analysis of everything
Yeah.
on screen. You pointed out that you don't know what the free bars on the party thing is.
Yes.
My theory is that it's probably HP,
Well,
TP,
well-
and then a bar showing experience, like how close you are to leveling up. That
Oh
would be my
right, that thing. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Though I mean, I did know that. I did assume that one is HP for sure, but yeah, but leveling up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And TP, what's that? Or I guess Crack, if you want to explain that, what's that exactly?
TP, we don't know a lot about it. It's used for the chain attack system later on, but
Okay,
we'll get to that in a bit here. Based on what we
okay,
can see here on this current screen, let's talk about what's on the sort of on the bottom half of everything, because that's
okay.
gonna be the important part. So your arts on the right are your own character's arts, but the arts on the left are that character's partner's arts. Um, this is all based on stuff that me and JB figured out after spending like 3 hours scrubbing through just the combat footage,
Okay.
and watching things go by frame. So the arts on the left are your partner's arts. You don't have access to all three of them. You
Makes
also don't
sense.
seem to have access to their talent art, so you're missing kind of two big arts there. But on top of having access to two of their arts and the interlink function, if you press the R button, we think it's the ZR button. You can seemingly set up like a link between the arts, the top arts and the middle arts, for both of the characters, and then kind of cause some kind of fusion of the arts to occur where you both use the arts at the same time, and something seems to happen about that. Um, there's a little arrow on top of the right side of the deep, on the top of the right pad.
This, yep.
Yeah, that one. That shows you where you are located in reference to your enemy. It's like, you know, in X you have the like front, side, left, like left, right, up, down kind of thing, where it shows you
Oh,
the
okay.
position. Yeah, so it helps you to clarify where you are in relation to the enemy. I think that will show you that you're like, if it's pointing up, that means that you are in front of the enemy. If it's pointing down, you're behind them. If it points to the left, then because it's based on the enemy itself, then you are to um the right. I think you're either to the right or the left of that. Okay, whatever. It's left or right. It's one of the sides. It was really confusing when we went through. It's like the X one's a little bit better because it just straight up tells you, but
I do
this is
like that.
basically the same system.
I do like that that it tells you instead of having to guess like, hey, am I in the back, or hey, like, am I gonna get double damage? You can, like, etc. Or for example, but yeah, so it's nice that that it tells you. But yeah, and
Mhm.
yes, we also have a chain attack. But I mean, what's a Xenoblade game without a chain attack? Am I right? I'm sure there's
Xenoblade
no
X.
Xenoblade. I know. Okay, all right. Well, I was gonna say a
Uh,
joke that I'm sure there's no Xenoblade game on that does not have a chain attack. But then you said X right away. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, yes, I know, but I was making a joke.
oh, there's
By the way,
Yeah.
while we're talking about X briefly, uh, pointing out that game also has a thing on the HUD showing what direction on the enemy you're facing.
I think Crack said
And
that, but yes.
yeah,
oh
it's
yeah, but
that one is way more
it
detailed
is
and way better.
it it's like it also stands out because it's basically just an objectively better version of the chance arts from Definitive Edition.
It's so
Mhm.
good because it tells you not just like, oh, there's something else I want to talk about with this as well, because
Yep.
in this shot, you see him leave that circle and then he loses a defense buff. The blue rings around them are not
One sec.
aggro rings
Whoops.
like they are in.
Whoops. Sorry. I wanna. Okay. So you
Yeah. So those
so
blue rings are not
yeah.
aggro rings like they are in 1 or 2.
Yes. So
Those
it's
blue
like a
rings are
buff ring.
buff rings.
Yes, I
Yeah.
got it. Yep, got it.
You also seem to have a dash ability. We're not really sure about that entirely. Um, in the Japanese footage, there's also stuff about the tactics, and you'll notice something. This won't be something that you can very clearly see with each of the individual shots, but your arts and your partner's arts can be interchanged based on the classes, kind of like in X, where it's like you can have you like when you start learning stuff from another class, you can put arts from that other class into your current build. And you can use arts from previous classes you learned as well in the build, and so you can just keep adding new stuff to your current setup, and so you'll
Mhm.
see different arts used by the different characters that are not from their natural classes, but are instead used by their new classes that they're currently in, and that's one of the things that causes a bit of confusion. Also, small little detail here. Arts in Xenoblade 1 had a were marked with a circle, and arts in Xenoblade 2 were marked with sort of a diamond shape, and
Yeah.
correspondingly, characters, if the character uses arts from Xenoblade 1, they have a circle, and if they use
Oh,
arts from
I didn't
Xenoblade
notice
2,
that.
they have the diamond.
I just noticed that. Wow, that's actually very that's actually very smart. Actually, yeah, nice. Now, one thing I do want to say is that one thing that concerns me is that since we have like seven members at once, right? It's seven, right? Or I can't count. No, well, I
Yeah,
mean, well, I guess right now it's six, but I mean, but I think we have seven,
Yeah,
like in
it's 7.
like seven. Okay, wait, fuck, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, yeah, it's yeah, yeah, but in later shots we have more. But so my concern is that what if you're alone? Like, is that gonna make it unbalanced? Because like, if we have seven and you're fighting one enemy, I assume that the enemy is gonna be like he's gonna have a decent amount of health, so that he could be be like a good challenge, for seven people fighting him. Like I'm just saying, like as a boss, like not some random enemy, but like a story boss. If
If
we have
it's
like
if it's like a 1v1 type of deal, it's
I s-
it
well
depends on
okay,
how well
well,
stats are balanced, because 1v1 in like other games has never really made that big of a difference. It's like it only really mattered in Xenoblade 1, and it's like the mechanics here are more balanced around X and 2 style thing, so
mhm.
it's like 1v1, even if you can use like 7 characters at once, shouldn't make that big of a difference.
All right. I'm gonna go a little more ahead. Okay, yeah. So this is
Oh,
just
also, another thing,
this
cancel attacks are back.
yeah, and this seems to be, I think, Gormot. I want to say Gormot, but I don't know. I'm not but yes, but we have our funny
there's a
monkey
monkey
guy.
back there.
We have a
Haha, funny
Rotmart
me.
Hayridden fucker.
Yep. Yeah, so I think you were right. Now one thing I did notice is that on like now on the right side, like we have three D-pad arts and one circle,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah.
that's because we've switched over to uh we've switched over to Mio, who's a 2 character. So first off, they change all to diamonds. Um, but
I thought that like on the other side,
the
like it would be a circle
no,
or
no, 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 no.
no.
The right side is exclusively who you're playing as, Art, and then the left side is whoever your partner is.
Okay.
The diamond and circle thing is just to distinguish what kind of country they came from, because it's correlated to each game's respective
So
gameplay.
I will
do
just say,
control, yeah.
um, even though the arts are like shaped to like the different arts from the games, these arts here are from Xenoblade 1, or at least Airfang and Butterfly Blade are.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I think Nia also had this, so I mean, I guess it's from both in that case. Because I mean, I remember Nia's art. Because I remember
yeah, I mean there
Nia
is also
saying,
a lot of arts that just appear in all of the games.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a couple of art. There's like maximum voltage and there's myopic screen, and those are both arts
Yeah.
from Xenoblade X.
Now,
Um,
now from
Don't
also
forget
from
Blossom Dance exists in like all of the Xenoblade games.
now one
it
thing
existed in 1 and X,
I
not.
forgot to say is that we have
Well,
break.
there's a Blossom Dance in Xenoblade 2. I think it's a special for common
Um,
blades.
I
Oh
think
God damn
this
it!
game. I think this game also has. I know for sure that it has break and days, but I assume it also has topple, because I
Oh
think
yeah, there's a clip where one of the Ouroboros, I think it's lands in Ouroboros, does break, topple, and launch.
launch. Okay, so we have like break, topple, launch, and days. Okay, because I remember seeing days as well. So I guess that's good, and I guess they have all of them. Now, do they have smash? Maybe I don't know. Well,
Well,
if there's launch, then
here's
there's
the
probably
thing that
smash.
could lead to some interesting things than giving more options to combat, because then
Yeah,
I
well,
was
I mean,
it'll add
actually, you know what? No, this might actually just make combat even easier, because then it's like, hey, if an enemy has like a topple spike or something, and you don't want to daze them, then just launch them, and
well.
then
Then the thing
basically just
is
makes the
that
combo. Then it just turns
well
into
then
which combo do you spam?
well the thing
I
is
mean, yeah,
that the
that's
enemy
how
could
combat
be
works.
like a days like or the enemy could have like a immunity like it's immune to like days or something like that, which I mean they could pull to make it more harder. But yes, but yeah, that's okay. Now I'll go
Even
on
when they try to make topple, oh,
okay.
yeah, so this
So
topple.
yeah, so I guess what is she doing right now exactly? Is she doing like a special move or
That's clearly a special. Oh,
yeah.
big demon guy. I've
Yes.
been really excited about him. This guy
Okay.
looks cool as fuck.
Also, before you say anything, this guy's voice is the same as Van Damme's voice. That I want to say that. Just want to say that out there. Well, at least
Is
in
that
the
confirmed?
English. Well, okay. Well, this guy sounds like the same voice actor from my ears. I mean, like
Oh, because
basically.
there's something interesting about him and his voice actor. In the JP version, it's
It's-
they've given out the official voice actors for pretty much all the characters shown here, except for this guy. He has exclusively not had his voice revealed. So
Okay, one second, but 1 second. I just want to go back to this. Um, okay, at least in the English, from what I know or from what I heard, we know that this guy's voice is same as Van Damme. Just by hearing it, I think that's a fact. We don't know 100%, but I think it is. And
classic
from
Van.
and I predict that this guy is the same voice as him too, as AKA Van Damme from two.
Yeah.
Because so and these guys are like I guess the same area, but like of the but for the opposite side. So there could be a significance. Like I guess they're somewhat connected in a way. Like or I guess it's like a parallel. I'm sorry, not connection. But like they're parallel. You know.
What we were able to figure out. So this guy, the demon guy,
Mhm.
what we can see in the trailer is that he has like a bunch of fucking dark matter on him, which is a thing that's introduced in Xenoblade X.
Mhm.
But he also has 2 fucking Ouroboros cores, and besides the fact that Ouroboros cores also show up in X,
Mhm.
they're like they seem to be at the heart of like the Ouroboros form that the characters use later on. And from what was said in the little blurbs they had elsewhere off the internet, not off the internet, on the internet, the Ouroboros, the first Ouroboros form unlocked is Noah and Mio's, because they end up fighting this guy for some unknown reason.
Mhm.
There's not really a lot to go off about him, but there's a lot of interesting little like references that he has to his character with other stuff from like Xenoblade X. A lot of stuff with Xenoblade X actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this one.
He also just looks a lot like a Graph from Xenogears.
Yeah, that's another thing.
He
His
does
voice
look
is also
like
hot as fuck.
Wolfric 2. I mean, Wolfric 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, kids, you share a common
Yeah.
destiny.
So this is where like they connect, or I guess the Ouroboros happens.
They were a part of me. How are you inside me?
So did this guy do it himself, or it just happened when he was, or like he was a trigger, if that makes sense, or like did he do it? This guy. What do you
the
think?
demon, or do you mean which
This
guy?
Okay, sorry. So this demon-looking guy, did he? I guess
This is them
make them
fused,
do-
right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's-
Noah and
is it-
Mio. That's just
Oh.
the 2 of them together.
Oh wait, wait. This is Noah and Mio. This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That's-
become
wait, what?
That's,
Ouroboros.
Oh.
yeah.
I am an idiot. I thought that this was the same guy as as this guy. Never mind. I'm stupid. Then okay, well that makes
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
more sense then.
Yeah, all of the pairs like fuse together into different
Bro,
Ouroboros.
what is this? Nice.
So
I guess.
this thing, this Ouroboros, the Noah Mio one,
Uh-huh.
it has an Ares skeletal structure. It has an Ouroboros core, like the Areses do. In one of the same places as an Ares, being the chest. And it then takes a bunch of its design elements from the Weltall from Xenogears. Not really much more to say to that, because the Weltall is the or universe, if you want to translate that name to English, is the mech it's the Godslayer mech that what is it? It belongs to the Philosopher King archetype character, which Noah
What the
does
heck is
blame
that
the-
little bulge though?
the bulge on
Yeah.
his dick.
Or
Yeah.
wait,
Right there.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
this one. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of small. I guess just like I don't think there's anything of significance to that, Zeke. I think that's your inner gate is just popping out. Now I'm kidding. But yeah,
I'm just being a little too gay looking at his bulge.
So here's the thing about that bulge. That bulge is also on the Ares skeletal design.
mhm.
Like the
Oh,
Ares
yum.
skeleton. Yeah, the Ares skeleton actually does show that there is a bulge there.
Now, question: do you think that it's gonna be like a buff like state, just how like Numa was, where like in the combat, like they merge and they become like one entity, like and like gain
So
like new arts, etc.?
this is what me and JB realized about this. Press play for about 2 seconds.
Okay. Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have done that.
Press play again for like just need to get a couple of shots of them doing hits. There,
Okay.
right here. This works. This works.
Yeah.
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 Perfect spot. Okay. So whenever this works like overdrive from Xenoblade X. The
Yo.
top left, you'll see the meter, which that meter is basically the duration of until you get kicked out of
Yeah.
the Ouroboros/overdrive state. But in the bottom left, you'll see the interlink symbol, the Ouroboros like ring, and you'll see like a meter like slowly building up. That builds up not every hit like with overdrive, but like every other hit. It seems to be either based on damage or it's like every 1.5 hits will build up by 1 tick.
Okay. Before we say anything, I wanna just say a few sentences, and please don't interrupt me. Mega spinning edge, 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 mega spinning edge. Yes. Sorry. I just couldn't stop laughing and thinking about Rex's double spinning edge spam with Mitra when I saw this.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, the most famous arts of Rex and Shulk are used by Noah, and seemingly like Mega Spinning Edge is like
they should
in like.
be able, yeah.
But then he also has like what overdrive was it Overdrive Buster or something like that.
Overdrive Buster. Yep, that's totally not the Monado Buster.
I mean, to be fair, Monado Buster is in Xenoblade X as well.
Okay, I do want to say one quick thing. Even in the last it's actually it's about the last trailer, so I should say. When it comes to the Xenoblade games, I think in going by the previous one, we actually saw a little bit more of I believe like Alrest's world compared to like Xenoblade, I guess the Bionis/Mechonis world. Sorry, we saw a little bit less of Alrest. I fucked that up. But yeah, but like when it comes to the environment, I just wanted to say that, but yeah. And in this trailer, let's see. I think. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Let me see. Where is this? Is this area? Nope. Hold on. Let me try to find the right area.
Now, kids.
Okay. Oh, here. Okay. Yeah. Where do you think this is? Because like this monkey is this asset is straight out of Xenoblade 2, I should say, compared to Xenoblade DE. So is this in part of Allrest, or like this looks like
Well, the thing
maybe
about that is
Scoremont?
that the way that the structures are designed, or the way that the topography is designed, the land masses have just fused. It's like it's no longer just straight up all rest. It's no longer just straight up Bionis or Mechonis. They've just like yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. Anyway, so let's go back to where we were. Yeah, we were here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is
So yeah.
Yep.
So now it's the same thing except for them now.
Yep.
So you
I just remembered a question I wanted to ask earlier when we were. I wanted to ask this when Crack was analyzing the combat days ago. If so, do you guys think if that basically if the Ouroboros ability basically works like overdrive, do you think it will actually be explained well, or do you think that they're just gonna like drop you into it and then everybody's gonna complain that it's completely useless for several months?
I think what's gonna happen with it is because it seems like it's just a simplified version of Overdrive where they've streamlined it, they've made it really easy, and they've taken out all the fun parts of Overdrive. Just like with Xenoblade 2. Sorry, I gotta throw shade somewhere. I love the way Overdrive works in X, but I think it's because it's gonna, which I actually think that's probably a good thing because it's gonna be easier to learn, and you can just kind of bomb rush it. You can just go straight in. You can go straight through the story. You can pretty much pick it up really quickly. I think what's gonna happen with the counter thing is like the more you build up the counter, and it's gonna build up a bit slower. the like once you hit like a certain like the full counter, it goes up by 1 level. The interlink level does. I don't know how that's going to affect things overall. It's probably going to be something like Blade Special, and it's going to be really important later on. And then you can hit like, and then like canceling is probably going to be important because it'll allow you to sort of like rebuild it without some kind of massive demerit. And like, if the timer runs out naturally, then you're fucked. But if you manually cancel it, then it's going to be a good thing. You'll be able to like start it again later. You have to rebuild it and all that, but you can rebuild it again yourself after just manually canceling it. So
And here's just another really silly question. Do you think that Interlink is going to actually be the meta for like really being good at the game, or do you think eventually it's just gonna boil down to comboing with like break,
I
topple,
I
and then whatever?
I think it's too soon to say anything about that because like it could be like what do you call like bubbles in Xenoblade 2, which like I mean like that was supposed to be the meta, but the meta is something completely different. So
what do you mean the bubble?
Orbs?
Yeah, sorry, orbs. I meant to say that.
Orbs. Oh, you meant
Yeah,
full burst. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I
that
don't know
began to become the
yet.
meta, and then people are like, "Oh, full bursts are super OP and all that," and then they're like, "Okay, let's just make full burst worse," and then they made it worse, and then we realized fusion combos were even worse in full burst, and you're like, "No, take it back, go back, go back, fuck, go back." But
There a strong desire for him.
Well, that
oh,
is way
that's
too loud.
Granada.
Wait, what?
And
This
there's some
this
cool design right here.
yeah,
Hey, look,
this
boobs.
design. No, this design Falto is literally
Yeah.
from Xenoblade X. This is just straight up copied and pasted from Xenoblade X. It is actually
What
just
character? What character?
it's not a character. It's a set of
Oh.
armor from a armor
Okay.
manufacturer called Granada Galactic Group. It is
Okay, got it.
100% copied from them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, 1 second. Oh, I think this is. I think I know this place. 1 second. Let me hear it.
Motion. Form via a strong desire.
Yeah. So I have a theory that this is Adam Howden. This guy who says this. I know
Yeah,
he's. I know for a fact that his voice is in the game somewhere, like probably as a cameo or like a small role. But
I mean, he's in every game.
Yeah. So this might be it. So.
I can't tell if that's like Adam Howden or like Landa's voice. Plot twist: Landa's Adam Howden.
Exactly.
It's the big twist of the game. Land was actually Shulk all along.
And Neo is sorry, and Noah is Rex. But yeah, continue.
I don't really have much else to say just besides like, yeah, that's Granada.
Okay. All right. So I guess this is yeah. So we have the
These are the guys here.
Now, okay. Also, one more thing. I don't know if this is true, but the Napon, they did not interlink. So could they?
Yeah.
So theory, could they not do it? Because like at first Ethel, when she saw them, like the Napon, like they were normal, right? It's possible that they can't do the Ouroboros because just like Tora couldn't. Actually, no, that's not true because we did see Napon drivers. So I mean, sorry, I mean Tora's an exception, but like Napon drivers are a thing. But,
Here's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, well, the story could take like a different direction or whatever, and like have some kind of twist. According to the Nintendo website, these are the only free Ouroboros transformations in the game. Other party
Oh.
members can't do that.
Okay, wait, but
That's good to know.
okay, got it. Okay. To be fair, we can't take them at face value because these guys said, "Oh, Xenoblade 2 is not connected to Xenoblade 1." So
No. Takahashi did not say that. People constantly misquote him
So,
for that.
wait,
What
so
he
no-
did was he did something called deflection, where when people were like, "Is Xenoblade 1 connected to Xenoblade 2?" He just completely went onto a different topic. He just ignored the question, and he made it sound like he
okay.
was still talking about the same thing,
Yeah,
but he wasn't.
That those interviews just kind of boiled down to it's like, and the games can be played in any order. It doesn't really matter.
Which I
Yeah,
mean, technically speaking, he's not wrong because I mean, like, if you play 2 first, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not like playing I guess Kingdom Hearts 2 like before 1 or something. I don't know. I mean, could be, so it's not that big of a deal.
I'm gonna
but-
play all the Kingdom Hearts games backwards.
I'm gonna play all the Final Fantasy Acts 7 remake games, which are about to come out in 10 years backwards, because I'm an idiot. Haha. But yeah, so unlike that, now I will say, you definitely want to play at least 1 and 2 before you play this game 3. That is for a fact. Yeah, so
Oh
and
yeah,
also-
no, I don't. I mean, there's a lot of people who aren't going to listen, but that is definitely just obvious. It's like
yeah,
this game
I
literally picks up where after
Yeah, I-
those other games.
I
Literally
could vouch.
life after the death of God, beginning of
I could-
episode 6.
Again, I could vouch for playing 2 before 1. Like, I guess for some like rare case, or because like if you happen to get 2 before 1, okay, it's not that big of a deal. I mean you'll be spoiled a little bit, but you can just like things will make sense when you play 1 more. But also, sorry, speaking of this, I know we should talk about this at first. What happened to September? This is not September, guys. Yep, it's coming
Okay,
out in
I
July.
thought we were gonna wait until the end of the trailer when it shows the release date.
Okay, well, actually, I want to talk about it. Okay, actually, fine. So we'll do that, but I want to talk about it in the first. But I just wanted to mention it. But yeah, I guess we could talk about it at the end for that. But yeah, alright. So I guess I'll go on ahead. Okay, yeah, this is just more combat, and yeah. So I assume these 3 are. Wait, so can Lance and Senna not merge? Oh wait, sorry. This is 2 people. Sorry, I confused it as like. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought that this was like 2 people
There's
at once. Never mind.
something really interesting in the combat here that I noticed, which is if you look at the fusion's ability Sacred Cannon,
Yeah.
the art, yeah. There's a thing that says like AoE, and then the second thing, Mobius up. What the fuck is Mobius?
Well, okay, you know what? Do you want to just Google what that means for Mobius?
I mean I know what Mobius is, but why is there a buff or a status effect called Mobius?
I have no idea. Let's just Google it. Let's see. Diction. Oh, Mobius is like this type of thing. So I assume that this is kind of like what do you call like the Ouroboros maybe? Because I mean this could. Like, this is not an Ouroboros, but like the Ouroboros is kind of similar. But like it's like a loop or circle.
But he's not saying he's confused by what it is. He means in the context of the game. What?
Yeah, like
does
in the
this
context
mean?
of gameplay,
like,
what kind of status effect is Mobius? Because
maybe it helps
it's
to
what
link. Maybe like it helps
what,
with like the connection.
I mean it's probably tied to like interlink and all that, but like what the thing I'm confused about that is that like it's like when that arrow means that when the Mobius status effect is applied to an enemy, there is damage increased. That is a bonus effect modifier right there. So that means there has to be some kind of debuff or status effect called Mobius.
Yeah.
What if it just like folds the enemy on itself like that at a weird angle? What if that's the meta? Like it's not topple launch or whatever. It's Mobius.
Mobius lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's break couple launch.
Okay. Also, this is Noah. This is Noah as a kid, I think, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
absolutely young Noah.
Okay. Also, before. Okay. What the hell is this? This is not like because this looks like outer space to me because this is Earth, and they should all be on Earth. But this is Noah's past. Question: time? Okay, I know this is definitely not the case, but time travel.
Here. Well,
time is frozen.
Here's
Okay.
the weird thing. Time is frozen here. Only Noah is moving.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So it's possible that he went back in time for whatever reason.
I think this might be the like where he first obtained the Offseer ability, where he can like see into the past.
Oh, okay. So basically, this is
And
like
so that's some part of his vision.
so unlike Shulk that can see the future, he can see the past. I mean that could be a thing. I don't know. I mean, it's like reverse foresight. I mean, or sorry, like reverse foresight / vision.
But just relying on the first principle of foresight, which is deduction.
Now, I do want to say, if this is Elysium, right, and this is like in Klaus's era, time, there's Napons here, so That
I
could mean
don't
that
think this
not.
could be Elysium because
No.
Elysium should be completely gone by now.
Well, no,
The
no,
orbital
no.
ring has been.
Okay, so if we said that he can see them the past, so he's seeing like the very very past right now. Just okay, hear me out. This is my crackpot theory. What if this is like he sees, I guess, a from the like a past vision of the day that Klaus did his big funny experiment, and this is just like he's just seeing like how the what happened to the town people as it happened through. Just hear me out. I mean,
Oh,
so
so he.
because like okay okay, it doesn't have to be Elysium because I know that there were three space towers, so it's
Well,
possible that is
Elysium
one of
was
the
connected
other.
to all three.
Oh, it
Elysium
was
was the
okay, okay.
orbital. The Elysium was the orbital ring.
Ah,
The
okay, okay.
towers were the towers were Radamanthus, Lycus, and Minos.
Okay, okay, all right. So never mind that. But still, from unless we know like more info, I'm gonna believe that that this is basically pre-Klaus era, or I guess Klaus's era. Like he, but either a time travel or he can see the past, and if that's the case, then it confirms that Napans have existed before Klaus. So, I mean, which I mean makes sense, but yeah,
I mean, the
but yeah.
clothing that the people around him are wearing make me think that they're like from like his current era, and so like the reason that time has stopped is because he's like looking up into the sky, and that's where he begins getting his off-seer vision, where he's
Ah,
seeing the
okay.
past, and that's why it like because you can see like the like the background is changing around itself, like
Oh,
that's why there's like a
right.
bunch of pink and then there's a bunch of blue. It's contrasting
Oh,
because it's being
oh, I
transitioned
get
out
it.
of.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
So
Makes
it's
sense.
like him seeing two different eras at once.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, then my whole what do you call it theory is false then. But okay, that's fine.
Henceforth, all orders are
Yeah, and this is Nia. Sorry, it's not Nia. Fuck, I'm stupid. This is Melia,
Oh,
and
that's
she
interesting.
grew, she grew in an area with,
Her hair is a lot longer.
yeah, which I mean
The
makes sense. Which I mean,
The Ouroboros clock in the background has both colors filled in, even though for everyone else it's been only like oh, one color on one side. Hmm.
mm. Now, her voice being different, deeper makes sense because she's a lot older, so like it's kind of natural for her voice to be deeper. Um,
Yeah,
I think also Jenna Coleman just doesn't know how to voice Melia anymore.
yeah, it's been like over 10 years.
oh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
her
I
voice for
mean,
Melia in Future Connected is very different as well.
yeah. That too, but I think that if her voice is this deep, I think that's intentional. I mean, hey, you're someone in the future, so it should sound a little bit more, deeper. So I think I should say, okay, so I'll sound more deeper than I did before.
Holy
But
shit, Melia really does have much bigger boobs. I just looked at that for like more
yeah,
than 2 seconds and I
I know,
realized it.
I know, I know, because in the other game, like they were basically like flat. So, well, I
Also,
mean, I
holy
guess so.
shit, Melia's hair is so much longer. Like you can see it behind her.
Okay, okay. Hair, I think that's just an artistic choice of I guess Millie wanting to grow her hair because hair can be, anyone can have the hair short or long depending on if you want to cut it or not. So, I
I
think that's just an artistic choice.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
my
it's like I'm just observing her
Mhm.
change in
Yeah,
style. I haven't really
yeah.
looked at it that much before.
Now, is this her father's sword? Sorry, not sword, like her staff, or is this or
That
is
is
Uh, the,
not
it's
the
a new
Emperor's
staff?
staff at
yeah, the
all.
Emperor staff has a very different style
Okay,
towards it.
okay,
Let me
okay.
see what it looks like.
henceforth. All
Yeah.
That one is slightly reminiscent of the World Ender from Future Connected, but
Yeah,
even then it's not exact.
yeah, it's
That
like
Okay, all right.
it has the
So
technology
it's
of the
new.
World Ender, but it looks like
orders are rescinded.
not
Eliminate.
Dragon or Alcar. No, Alcar is more like World Ender
Mhm.
normally. Emperor staff, Emperor staff fused with World Ender.
hmm Also, this is our quote unquote mild sexy. Yep.
This
Now.
is the mild sex
Okay,
that the
okay,
age rating warned us
okay.
about.
I kid you
Speaking of
not.
the age rating, I actually do want to
Yeah.
share a thing.
We
But
can.
we can look at this after the trailer
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah. I want to talk about that too. Like, especially about that mild sex thing. I want to talk about it. Like,
no,
and like,
there's
like
a
not.
newer
Oh, a newer one.
ESRB
Okay.
rating thing, and
Okay.
it
Okay.
goes into detail of some disturbing shit.
Oh, okay. I want to look at that. Okay, okay,
I've
okay,
not seen anyone talk about it in a video
okay.
yet.
That's good. Okay, okay. All right. So time wise, so okay. So that try to go a little bit faster, but yeah. I mean, unless it's significant, but obviously then we'll slow down. But yeah, but let's not waste that much more time. And this is Nia. Now, one
It
thing
would
I
have
do
been
want.
really tragic if you said that was Melia.
I mean, to be fair, that was me completely what do you call derping out last time. I meant because like I'm in my mind I said, hey, look, Amelia, but then I just said Nia by accident. That was a complete brain fart. Okay, this guy is dead, or is he? Yeah, that's right. This is the same guy as this. I'll it's payback for a new Mew dying. So who is so who's so
I don't think I think Nimue is the girl that shows up in the next shot here.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her.
So who's saying this? Is he saying this, or is someone one of these guys saying it? I think it's this guy saying it, right?
I think it was that guy saying it. Was his eye red or no?
Let's see. Let's see.
Payback for Nimue dying with her wish
Nope,
unfulfilled.
nope.
Oh, nope, nope,
Normalized.
he's freed. Okay, her hand looks like fucking Dahlia.
Yes, I was gonna say that actually. I think it might be to like some sort of. Okay, hold on. On her head. Let me go back. This thing is the same thing, possibly like it's some sort of like sickness, or which is making it's like I don't know, like a blue sickness or something.
I didn't even notice the horn. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a horn. I think it's a sickness. I mean, I know it's not the exact same shade, but it's
Wait a
close
minute.
enough.
Wait a minute. No, that doesn't look like Dahlia. Zeke, do you recognize that hand?
No, I'm confused.
Is that what I think it is?
What? Tell me.
Zeke, do you...
Up is.
I'm like thinking like he yeah.
let me just. I need to look something because
Okay, okay.
that looks really familiar.
All right, and we're back. Yeah. So crack. I wanted to find an image, and basically, yeah. So it's about this thing. This is True Elma. But yeah. So crack claims that that this thing is basically what the True Elma. And not crack. Can you explain more?
So this art's a little bit off color from what she looks like in the game, but but the disease that the person in the trailer seems to be getting with the arm seems to be transitioning the skin color into, as well as giving like that horn that's like distinctly the same aesthetic as what true form Elma looks like.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That was what I noticed.
It's a wild right. Okay, now who's that? Now who was that?
Are we not going to mention the fact that he just says "Passage of Fate" there so casually?
I didn't even notice that actually.
Yeah, Passage of Fate is a term that's only used by Xenoblade 1 characters, and only specifically people that are affiliated with the divinity stuff.
It basically refers to the planned out future that Zanza planned.
Oh, that
like,
thing. Okay.
Everything was predestined in Xenoblade 1.
So is this Zanza maybe?
No. The Passage of Fate is so the Passage of Fate isn't just a Xanda thing, and that's something that comes up with Shulk in Future Connected, where he starts to realize that it's not just a. So the Passage of Fate is actually another term used to refer to the pre-established harmony, which is the grander scheme of like all of causality. But it's something that's only really recognized by Zanza and a lot of the divine entities in Xenoblade 1. The pre-established harmony is a thing that goes beyond Zanza, though. It's just that Zanza makes the mistake and has this massive delusion that he's in control because he's now some god, which he's not.
All right.
But that's also why I think that this guy isn't going to be like an outright antagonist. I think like so. My theory for Xenoblade 3, and there's actually going to be another line that comes up about this later on, is Xenogears spoilers. I think it's them finally taking the reincarnation subplot from Xenogears, which also shows up in Xenosaga, where like one or multiple characters are basically dying and reincarnating over the course of history over and over again, and they keep sort of becoming the enemy of the world or whatever. And that's who Ouroboros is. They're the ones who are reincarnating over the course of history, and they don't remember, obviously, their past lives, because that's the thing in Xenogears and Saga as well. But this guy is somehow affiliated with their past, and so he's kind of reawakening their ability, then that's part of probably why they have
So
the Ouroboros abilities.
so you're telling me that your theory is that basically our main party, they're actually been they've been reincarnated many times, and this is why Melia and Nia, they're trying to destroy them.
It probably has something to do with that, but it's probably not that specifically.
Okay. Okay. Now can we talk about her? Now.
I don't know who she is, but she looks fucking cool.
Yeah,
I'm so hopeful
I
she's a party member.
assume. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm so hopeful she's an optional party member.
Okay. I'm leaning towards question. I think it's a no, but did we see any of Laura in Xenoblade 2 trailers? Like not Torna, just the main game trailers.
Main
I
game
don't
trailers,
think
no.
No, okay, all right, never mind. Because I was thinking, okay, what if they, hinted at Laura? Then they could have, I don't know. She could be part of a DLC. I mean, I don't know, but it just gives me that vibe that hey, it's a planned out DLC. I don't, because this game will probably have that.
I don't want to go too deep into things that I haven't really fact checked, but I think I heard people saying that on one of the Nintendo websites, it listed that there are several optional party members that can be unlocked for like side quests and things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that
So
there are because
Okay,
there's
so she might be one of them then.
so
Okay,
she might be a party member, but
yeah.
probably not one who's plot relevant.
I
Okay,
think
I
I
got
saw that as well on a site. It's like, oh yeah, there's like
okay, and hey, look, he like destroyed his like not Monado
Also,
basically.
on
Yeah.
like a certain frame here, his arm kind of separates from his body. Like,
Okay, okay, hold on. Let's watch it
Like-
in slow mo then. Okay, 1 second. Then let's watch it in slow mo. Oh, I don't think that's his arm. I think that's his
Well, hold
sword,
on.
like
It was-
connecting.
well, no, hold on.
Okay,
It was like separated at the start of the frame. It like
Oh,
was
okay.
detached from his body.
Okay. Let me take a look at it.
oh yeah, I see it. That is
Where-
definitely just
where?
the right shoulder, his right shoulder. It is way too far out.
Oh, I think this
Here,
might
look,
just
look.
be an
Oh,
animation
here,
thing.
no. Here.
No?
Unpause it and now like just can we go at this like just a few frames at a time if possible? Like,
Yeah, there's a way to do that with
look at-
YouTube where it's, I
look
think
at
it's
how
Where? I'm sorry. Okay. How do you go by a frame by
look.
frame? I'm not sure how to.
I think it
do
might be
that.
the arrow keys. Try that. Is it, or it's either
Arrow
arrow keys
key-
or no?
Oh, that goes like
Arrow
5
key is
seconds.
5
No,
seconds. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. There's some input.
okay.
There's some button you can press.
Okay, well, look at how his arm is bending.
Okay. I do want to. Okay. Which one? This
Yeah,
one.
that.
Okay,
that,
I
yeah, the
think
arm that's, like,
this-
getting the-
This gives me Iron Man 3 vibes, where I like how Iron Man 3 and all his parts can just come to him, and like they merge onto his body or something, it gives me that vibes. And
Yeah,
as for his arm,
I should probably go and find these images before we
Oh,
record
okay.
it next time.
It's
but,
comma and period for frame by frame.
okay, comma and period. Okay, 1 second, comma and period. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay,
Okay,
all right. So
like here, just go frame by frame for this animation, and there's one frame where his arm is just completely detached from his body.
Okay. I think that is just an anime.
Like
I think
not
here-
that arm, it's the arm behind him.
Oh wait, the arm behind him.
Oh, whoops!
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong thing. Okay,
I can't
okay.
see.
1 second.
Like it goes like several inches away from his body.
Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay. Oh, here.
Oh my
this
god!
thing. What the heck? Okay, I don't know for sure, but that might be an animation, but I'm like no. Okay, because first I thought you meant this arm. Like, you know how this
Yeah,
looks
I
like...
thought that you were talking
Yeah,
about that arm as well.
yeah,
because that
yeah,
whole
'cause-
thing looks like it's completely dislocated.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's just an animation thing. I don't think
Honestly,
that's
no.
anything.
Okay. I'm only going into this because I saw people talking about this. I
Hold
don't
on, I
have
wanna
any
take a
particular
screenshot of
theories
this,
about
hold on.
this.
I
But
want to take a screenshot of this.
I don't have any
just for the
personal
sake of-
theories about this. I'm only going off of what I've seen other people talking about.
Yeah.
But looking at this whole animation frame by frame, both of his arms look like really fucked up. So
Yeah,
I'm
like
trying to think,
he
it's
doesn't
like,
even
hey,
grab the
maybe this
sword.
is just terrible animation.
Yeah, it could be. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't know for sure here. I'll just ping a few
How do you get
people.
that far away with bad animation? That seems
Okay, to
seems
be fair,
intentional.
this is a trailer, so we shouldn't judge it based on this final. I mean, we should judge it based on its final
I mean,
thing, not.
Yeah.
but a trailer kind of should be showing things looking good, though.
I mean, it does look good when it's in the moment, but when you go by frame, because like we didn't notice that until
Okay,
we started
this
going
might be
slower
okay.
through it.
Okay, this might be a glitch. Like it's meant to be over here. That is possible. It just happened to. I don't know. I mean, I don't know
I
the
think this is
lot.
intentional. I can understand what
Do
the
you think
logic for it is. It's because they're gonna move Noah up a couple frames, and so to make things more for the shot composition, and so to make things able to sync up better, they move the arm first so that you can start transforming.
Mhm.
Another thing I want to point out is that when he pulls out the sword, he does not actually grab it by the handle. He just puts like his fist up to the back end of it and then just pulls it out, and you can see the handle is completely not even attached to his hand.
Okay. All right. So I sent this image to the Xenoblade 3 chat, and some people are and like one guy saying is saying that I think it's just an animation thing. Like there's nothing significant. Which I mean, okay. Honestly, you think it's
Yeah.
intentional, crack? Or do you
I
think
think
it's not?
like people treat like this kind of stuff like bad animation. It's actually it's tricks used to make really good animation, and it's
Yeah.
again just
I
one frame,
yeah. I
or it's
don't
like
think.
just like 1 or 2 frames.
Yeah.
It's like
I
the human
don't.
eye isn't gonna be able to see that
Also
very
looks
easily.
really weird that the arm color, the skin color is completely different from the rest of his body.
I think okay. All right. Again, I think there's nothing. I think we're looking too much into this. I will say.
Yeah.
I just think that the sword, like it kind of like merges onto his arm. I think that's just the significant part, and this arm color thing. I think we're looking into too much into that part at least. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
the
go
arm
on
color
with-
thing is very obviously because of tinting and shading. It's like I think
Yeah.
Zeke, I think you're nitpicking about this too much without understanding how the medium works.
Also, this is also a 30 FPS, by the way, which
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect this game to be 60 FPS, but it's
That
it's not
sword looks like
60.
the Black Knight's sword, except like
Yeah.
not black.
Okay, all right. I guess I guess I'll go frame by frame for this part. Or actually, hold on.
Why is Discord
Okay.
lagging on my end?
Oh, this is the name.
Oh.
This is the last scene that really made me go, okay, I think that the reincarnation plot's going on. The why is my
Okay.
name here thing.
Oh, that thing. Okay, and also, what is this? Like, does she have a sword to her eye, or like someone's holding a sword?
I think that's a sword. But
Wow.
the reincarnation plot also is heavily tied to the idea of Ouroboros. The perpetual cycle of beginning and end and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's.
Okay, yeah, and this definitely looks like Colony 9. I guess, like, yeah, I don't know, it might not be, but
Maybe that's Colony 4, where Ethel's from.
This is Colony 6.9, haha, because they made a new one. between Colony 6 and 9. On top of a Tephra cave.
I mean, there were only 10 colonies in Xenoblade 1.
Okay, and these guys are, yeah, I guess these are like,
Test your metal against
Yep.
Blast. This scene is so cool.
and okay,
Oh,
was
that's
that
Ethel.
Ethel?
That's
Yep.
Ethel, yeah, Ethel piloting the other mech, so it's
Yeah.
yeah. I guess they're rivals.
Okay, now we have Napon. Okay, question. Okay, Tyria, you should know this. Where where are Riku and Manana in Future Connected? Cause you probably know this. Cause I know they're from. Are they like
As far as we
NPCs?
know,
No, sorry.
I have not seen any NPCs with those names in Future
Oh, you
Connected.
haven't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they broke their cycle then, or their pattern, I guess. That is quite interesting.
That there's still a chance that a relevant Nopon could show up with a name from Future Connected, but as far as I'm aware, these two names are not in Future Connected.
Yeah, maybe they're from like 2, because I guess Future Connected is also like a spin-off. Maybe they're in 2 or Torna.
Okay, yeah. Are they in 2 then? I think Banana is.
Why
I
are you
don't
asking
know.
us?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
I
we're not the two people. Ask literally anyone else that's much more
fair,
into.
fair enough. Okay, but I think I've
Reckon.
seen this name. I don't know about Riku, but I think I've seen her in two. I don't know the name at least.
Yeah, Manana, I recognize a bit.
Okay, you know what? If we Google this name,
You might
did we
also be
find an
thinking of
NPC?
Migaga from Xenoblade
Manana,
1.
Xenoblade 2. Let's just see. No. Okay, no. This is just about Xenoblade 3. Okay, hold on. I could do this. Custom range, whoop-de-doo, from 2020. Sorry, from 2017 to 2020, I guess. 21 works too. What the? No, this is not it. Actually, wait. Why? Okay, hold on. Why does? Okay, I assume they updated the site because because the date it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no. This site hasn't updated, but Google is not doing that. Okay, whatever.
Oh,
I
speaking of
guess
Soraya Saga,
I
I don't know
I
if she still does that thing where she like tweets out whenever a new Nintendo Direct or anything relating to Xenoblade
mhm.
comes out.
She,
'Cause I,
she does not do that anymore. I believe
I
she was actually told to stop after the September 2019 direct.
I
Oh
remember
God.
I remember that the direction where she was like I've been requested. Okay, that's Laura's panties. But
Yes, that is. I think that's in the. I think that's in the official art book, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. All right, well,
But
I'll go on ahead. Also, yeah, so we have more combat, but do we? Yeah, so now we have a lot more people than before, and I assume
It's one more
Xeon.
person.
Yeah, okay, well,
yeah,
fair enough. But yeah, Xeon is his temporary part. I'm sorry, not temporary. I mean to say like optional party member. And yeah, and we're fighting this annoying creature, which I hate. I hate these guys in Xenoblade 2. So annoying to fight.
they're those guys are watered down a lot from how they are in X.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Interesting.
I've never used this kind of blade.
Hold on. What's right? Did I see something? Okay. Okay,
used
no.
this kind of blade before.
I thought I saw something. I've never used this kind of blade before. This is Noah saying, so I assume this is the time where he gets his, I guess, his weapon, which is not the Monado. So, because he
The,
says that.
the word blade is like capitalized, so
Yeah,
that
Okay, that is
implies
actually
they
true.
could be referring to like a blade.
yeah.
Okay. Chain attack. Okay, now it's chain attack time. Okay.
I can use.
Okay, so I'm honestly I don't even know what's going on here. This is like too crap.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
if you
There
understand
is
it, so,
not. So the TP seems to. So we couldn't figure out everything. There's
mhm.
a number of things that we don't fully understand. TP seems to be tied to tactical points. But the number in the center, the TP in the center, is what is based on whatever character you're playing as. You select a character in the bottom left, and that to for each turn, and their TP that they currently have will be added into that center value, and then based upon whatever you do, I think, with that character, you will gain additional TP. Also based on like their stats and other stuff that they have, and then that additional TP all gets accumulated into the tactical points in the top right. And we don't know how to extend it. We don't know what tactical points are used for. There also seems to be a thing where it's like complete or completion bonus. I think in the top right, you've minimized the full screen, so it's harder to read
Oh,
that.
oh, I did. Okay, whoops. Sorry. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah, completion bonus, and so that has led us to assume that the characters have like special like challenges they can complete outside of the chain attack. Maybe like building up orbs in Xenoblade 2 or fusion combos, except hopefully not as OP as fusion combos. Also in Xenoblade 2. And it will give you like that bonus effect of attacks during chain attack, gain 70% chance to bypass defense, which is really good. That's just 70% chance to pierce.
Okay. Okay. So before I say anything, check the Xenoblade 3 channel.
Yeah, I
I
see
sent a
it.
meme. Okay, hey, look, they're fighting Elvis. All I did was like I just wrote I took a screenshot and I just wrote an L in between A and V. Elvis.
Holy shit, Alvis got level nerfed.
Okay. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed is that Riku and Manana are one party member, and they're not
Yeah.
in the interlink, which is interesting. So, I assume. Okay. Okay. I have a theory. I have a feeling that Riku and Manana might be optional party members. I think. I don't know, but from the way it seems.
Based on the stuff in the trailer, I think they're gonna be a 7th party member, but they're not gonna be like optional. They're just gonna be given to you, like the standard kind of Dokkan
Oh.
characters are.
Okay. All right. All right. Got it.
I do
Now,
think
question.
the other characters will be optional though.
Now, question: do you think we're gonna have and like another main party member, which was not shown? By shown, I mean like not like shown as a party member. Possibly.
Yeah, I think we will. Possibly Ethel, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure about her. Um,
Could be interesting.
Well,
Now,
I really hope that FL is
I do want to
playable.
say,
But
I do want to say
like-
that if she's not playable in the main game, I have a strong theory that she's gonna be playable and maybe this guy too. I don't know. In the DLC, I mean, I know I'm thinking of Torna at this point, but like, I mean, Torna, I'm respective to 2.
well,
Like,
there's been no
Here's
DLC
my
confirmed
prediction.
for 3.
Well, hold on. On the ESRB website, it says in-game purchases, which will
yes. So,
which
yes,
means that
so we
DLC
can.
is coming.
Okay,
okay.
so we'll talk
Either that
about
or we're
that
getting
later.
some shitty gotcha mechanics. So
I mean,
either this game is gonna be really good or it's gonna be complete shit.
question:
Oh.
has Nintendo done like I guess skin DLC for like the other like new games, or like by skin I mean like just some like random ass DLC? Which
I don't
which is
think
tacked on.
Nintendo has ever done just costumes as
Okay, all right.
DLC.
So yes, it's
yeah.
probably like
Unless you count
story.
Smash Brothers Mii costumes.
Nah. I don't count Smash Brothers. So I assume that it's probably story DLC. But anyways, we'll talk more about the ESRB at the end. But yeah, so if we had to go by DLC, I would assume
Here's
that.
probably a really strong prediction.
Uh-huh.
I think that all the characters on that like relation chart, like the characters that are from the different nations, except for the 2 queens, I think that all 3 of those other characters are going to
Yeah.
be party members in some way.
I
Oh,
base
interesting.
game. I
like,
think
that
not
the
DLC,
Mysterious
not
Giant might
anything.
also be one.
They might be
Okay.
optional unlocks, but I expect these 3 people here to be party members because I don't expect the conflict between the 2 nations to be
A major
long
thing.
throughout the
Yeah,
game.
I don't. I think like maybe
I
halfway.
think that's going to get resolved at some point, and then things are just going to go smoothly.
I
Now,
think
Not
the others
smoothly,
will.
but then there will be like a different, much larger threat coming.
It's possible that I don't want to say it, but that this guy might die. I mean, he is like
Yeah.
the mentor type character. So and if this is
I
I've already
wouldn't
done
be
that with
surprised
Last
if
Bit.
one of these other guys dies, like one of the
Yeah.
other 2 guys on that side.
yeah. Now,
I'm pretty sure Isurugi is
uh,
gonna die.
yeah, I think
I
so
think
too.
Isurugi's probably gonna eventually like turn. He's gonna join us properly as a temporary party member when he loses his red eye, and then eventually he'll get killed after he joins us. I don't know about Kamnavi or Ethel. Grenica Van Dam, I don't think they'll get killed off because they already did that with the last Van Dam, and they don't tend to follow like
Okay.
they don't tend
Well,
to completely copy the Van Dam trope every time. They always
I
put a
mean, we
different
don't
spin on it
know,
each time.
but okay. All right. Well, I just hope that he lives. I mean, that's my concern. I mean, because if this guy is Zeke, if he is, and he dies, that would make me really sad, actually. but yeah.
Yeah, so I actually feel like the giant, the Titan, might end up being the like mentor, like being like a second. Like I think we're gonna end up like I think there's 2 possibilities with him. He's either gonna be like a major antagonist, or he's gonna be kind of like an antagonistic mentor. And he's gonna maybe possibly join the party, maybe not. But I think he'll probably get killed off at some point.
Also, I love how his
possibly as
name
an
is
ally.
just like his name is just a mysterious giant. Like I assume we're gonna get a name, but like
Yeah,
oh, is
like
that why he's not named? Because it might be someone important, or like sorry, like I guess someone like
the
which is
fact that
which is
his
a
voice
spoiler.
actor isn't the fact his voice actor isn't listed, and the fact he's unnamed in this,
Is
kind of
probably
like
he's
what.
significant of some way.
Yeah, like what me and JB realize is he's probably gonna be someone we recognize either from a past game or
Yeah,
from this game. Imagine
yeah.
if like it's just straight up
Imagine
L.
Plot
imagine if
twist,
it's
his name is
Rex.
Dixon.
Oh my God, Dixon comes back from the dead.
This is getting boring. You worms are no match for me. Okay. All right, let's go on
Rushing
ahead.
before my eyes.
Okay, and this is just
Bravest
yeah,
Call seems to be like the full burst, and then
Yeah.
there's Overkill back.
okay.
By the way, that was Noah using Tyon's
Yeah,
Oh, it
abilities.
was. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
As I mentioned before, you can change your class, and
Mhm.
so that's part of that. Because when you change your
Yeah.
class, you'll change your clothes as well,
Okay.
as well as your weapon.
Okay, so that's good that we can change clothes, so they're not wearing the same thing, which is something that Xenoblade 2 had a I wonder if we are regressing like a meme moment.
Yeah, but
Also,
but
okay,
that's the
okay.
interesting thing. The outfits seem to be tied to what class the characters are, and not like a
I have
proper
a
changeable outfit.
I have a feeling that I
We
hope
might be able to get proper. Like I hope that like maybe like a post game bonus we get actual
yeah.
cosmetics.
Yeah, I think so too, because like Xenoblade 2 was rushed, which is why I think that was axed out, and it was like tacked on like later on. But I
We
think
better at least have swimsuits because
okay.
I know they eventually added swimsuits to Xenoblade 2, but just like think about the fact that 2017 happened. If we're just looking at the context of in 2017 itself, we get Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and the Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and the only one of those games where you can't run around in your underwear is Xenoblade 2,
Okay,
and that
I
just
just
feels wrong.
okay, okay. I wanted to just compare Zeke here and this guy, cause look, I don't know about you, but his chest here, like you could kind of faintly see like the crack or like like the
Yeah.
mark on it. And this looks, and I see absolutely no remnants of any mark, so this guy may not be Zeke. Going based on that, I mean,
I thought
'cause,
there
like-
was a scar on his chest, but I might be
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of Xenoblade 2
Or-
fandom,
You
actually.
can see in a different frame shot. You
Okay.
can usually see like a bit of a scar on his chest.
Oh,
so.
Ken. Okay, let me see if it is he. I don't think.
It might
Also,
be
he's
in
like
the
beating
trailer.
the shit out of something here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's forging like he's making like a weapon.
Is the will of Ouroboros.
Okay, so I say everyone combined. I'm not combined, like together. I mean to say.
Not that I have all that much time to spend.
Okay, does this mean that someone is maybe dying or she's maybe dying?
It's Mio saying that from what we can see. So it's possible that Mio may be passing away. She seems to have a lot of
But-
elements of the Sophia archetype, and that
So
one is always affiliated with tragedy.
she is a blade eater, so which means that she probably does have like a death, like a time where she will die. So
There.
interesting,
But soon,
but soon.
finding a path that lets us all live.
And that's
I will
I
make
think
that
that's a
my mission.
Napont. No, I don't know who's talking about that, but yes. Okay, we're not going to talk about the logo. We already talked about that like enough last time. All right, so I'm gonna I'll just let it play out until we get to the date. Yes. Well, when I saw this, I'm like, this date is not a typo.
Yeah. Here's where the release date completely messed me up. I woke up on that day 2 minutes after the trailer was uploaded,
Okay.
and I saw every server going insane.
As you
The
would.
first, the first server that I checked, the only one that had a ping was the UMN server.
Yeah.
And I look in the announcements channel and see Xenoblade 3 releasing in July. And my immediate response was,
No.
fuck you, that's not true.
Uh,
And then I clicked away, then did my own thing for a few more minutes, and then I saw the trailer in another server, and I'm like, wait, is there actually something? And then I go to Nintendo's YouTube channel, and there is the trailer. So I basically like ignored it for like 15 minutes. I'm like, nah, they're just fucking with me.
I think okay.
I
Like
woke up and
the
then
pinging
I saw.
everyone. This all some kind of elaborate trick, just to mess with me because
Yes, yes.
there's no way.
Because
But then
because we all hate you. That's why. Yeah. Yes. I guess crack. Yes. I guess. We can go next.
I woke up on the day of the trailer. I popped into Discord, saw people talking about it. I was like, what? I mean, okay, so it's gonna be like September 29th because I'm bad with calendars. I am really bad with dates. So I thought like 29 is 07, and my brain was just like, oh, it's September. And then I close out of that, which in my defense, September, in the original 10 months version of the calendar, was the 7th month of the year. It's where the name Sept comes from because Sept actually does mean 7.
But I don't think that's the
So
case in this case.
yeah,
I think
that wasn't what it was. It was just like me being brain dead, completely forgetting that no, September isn't the 7th month anymore. This isn't like 600 years ago or some shit.
I like how you were like you just
Crap.
forgot what time period you're in, and you're like, all right, this release date makes sense.
Yeah. Yo.
And then I
Okay.
went to YouTube. I saw I saw my notifications, and it was like, and I saw like the trailer, and then I saw like JB's video, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll watch the trailer and watch the trailer. And then something finally clicked in my head, actually watching it. Wait a minute. And then I went to and I watched JB like review it all live, and that was just how I woke up that day.
Okay. All right. So for me, here's what happened. Basically, I was watching this exact video. So okay. So I was having my breakfast. So I made myself like an omelet, right? And I was having this, right. I'm sorry. I was watching this video, right? Hey, look, 420, haha, funny. Anyway, so yeah, and then I get a ping from the UMS server. I'm like, why am I getting pinged? I thought I thought I removed the ping role, so like I won't get pinged. But then it's an at everyone. So okay, so it must be important. So because it's an everyone. So then okay. So is he like doing like an event or something? But then I'm saying, wait. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 July. I'm like, what? What? So then I immediately exited this video and then I watched the trailer. I'm like, no, this has to be like a typo. Like they mean September 29th. I mean September 2, September, fuck me, September 29th. But no, and as far as I'm like, this is not a typo. And the thing is that I've said this like in our other VC2. Basically, this date is very annoying for me because either I want it two weeks before or 2 weeks after. That exact date is very irritating for me. I'm not gonna reveal why, but I just like it's very annoying that specific date. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just wait like a good week or two to like play the game now, which is very annoying. But whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the server for like 2 to 3 weeks because I don't want to risk spoiling you.
I mean, yeah, I'm just not even gonna check the channels. Anyways, that's getting off topic. But anyways, yeah, okay, crack. I'm sorry, not crack. Taria. Now, could you send a picture of or a link for the ESRB so we'll take a look at it, which
Okay,
talks about all of them in detail.
Well, here, for a minute, I'm just getting some images here of something else that I just wanted to rant about for a minute, just because this really pissed me off the other day.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. This won't take too long, but I just need to get the images.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll talk about this more. But yeah, now I have a theory as to why the date is July when it was originally September. So basically, what I think happened, the game was, from what I hear, back from like the inside sources. I mean, so it's not okay. I didn't hear it from them. This is more like from secondary sources, which I've heard from inside sources. So it's not a primary source. It's a secondary source, but that the game was supposed to come out in 2021. Actually, it was, and that would make sense because that's about 4 years, after Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and 3 years after Torna, if you want to count that. And basically because of COVID, it got pushed. So, but the game was already done. So now I know was also telling me this in DM, like, yeah, so the game's been already done, and so I don't know why they haven't released it yet. I mean, obviously I mean, we kind of know why, because the game's not fully done, but what he means by that is that, like, it's the game is probably like mostly done. They were probably putting like final touches on it when we saw that first trailer. Is I think what he meant. So yeah, and the game was probably supposed to come in 2021, most likely. And yeah.
All right, so I got the images that I need. So
Okay, so
go to
send
the
them.
very end of the trailer when it shows the
Okay.
collector's set.
Okay, yeah, here.
Now, this box art looks really nice.
Yes, this is coming out in
like
fall, though. It's very annoying because
like
I wanted to buy
here's
this.
here's the thing that annoys me from a collector's perspective.
What?
It matches the Xenoblade 2 collector's set.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
then-
Xenoblade Chronicles
but
2
then-
and 3's logo and thing, yeah, look very similar either way.
But
yeah.
then, with the exact same shape and like size of the box, now Definitive Edition's gonna stand out and look weird. Because Xenoblade 2 and 3 match with the art style, and now Definitive Edition looks bad on the shelf next to them because it doesn't have the same kind of style artwork.
I'm
Definitive
really sorry
Edition
to
is special.
To add to something extra to this, the Xenoblade 2 Collector's Edition in Europe kind of matches the Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition box that we got.
Okay.
But
okay.
the trailer that we're looking at is the UK version. So the
Crack.
Xenoblade
I mean, not
3...
crack. Sorry, Terrea. This is like the. I don't mean to be rude, but like this is like the most small world problem I've seen, or first world problem, whatever it's
here's
called.
the thing. Yeah, you've seen my collection. I've sent like the pictures of
yes,
this.
yeah.
This is stuff that bothers me because I'm like, hey, these games are going to go on a shelf. I want to look at these games all together.
Honestly, I just want
now,
this box.
The UK box, every single region is getting this design of the box. So even if you have the UK Xenoblade 2 and that Xenoblade 1 there, then Xenoblade 3 is going to stand out. If you have the American Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 3, then Xenoblade 1 is going to stand out.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay. Can we talk about
I have had
ESRB?
to scream about this for like 3 days now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll send the ESRB thing.
Bro. We didn't have to. We could have done this afterwards. I mean, like
That is
no.
that
This
is
has to be in the video
okay.
because everybody needs to know that this is a terrible thing that Nintendo has done. Anyway, read this disturbing.
Okay, so here is where we talk about Xenoblade 3 spoilers by accident. Yeah, actually, the reason why I'm recording this now is because we actually didn't think of it at first when we started talking about the ESRB rating, and yeah. And again, why I said spoiler is because they talk about like events which happened. Obviously, we don't know names, but like certain events that happen, and so we know that so such and so happens, and that is like a spoiler without knowing names. So I don't want to make it clear. Now, obviously, it's not really it's not a big spoiler, or I guess there's not a lot of big spoilers. It's mostly everything is like you don't know any names, so you don't know what happens to. I mean, you don't know who it happens to. So yeah, but you have been warned. I'll give you a few seconds to I guess just end the video because that's all we talk about for the rest of the video anyways. So yeah.
Summary of the ESRB thing.
Here, let me read it.
All right.
This is a role-playing game in which players follow fighters through a conflict between two nations. From a third-person perspective, players complete quests and engage in melee battle against enemies, e.g. animals, creatures, human boss characters. Combat is highlighted by impact sounds, explosions, and cries of pain. Cutscenes depict further instances of violence. Characters impaled by a sword, a character shooting herself off screen, a man stabbing himself off screen. A handful of scenes depict blood, e.g. droplets falling out from a wounded character, drips of blood on a character's face. Some fantasy characters such creatures are designed with revealing armor and or anatomy, e.g. deep cleavage, partially exposed breasts. And words shit, arse, and bitch appear in the dialogue.
Okay. All right. So how about we
So,
go one sentence
fuck
by
you.
sentence? Wait. What?
What?
Also, what happened to the mild sex over here? Is that
America
is
Oh,
that
does
just
it.
gone?
The mild sex was listed from a different country's rating.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Now, firstly, this, whoops, yeah. So
You're
this
telling me
is,
America had sex removed. Fuck you, America.
I don't think it's true, but I just think that they just didn't
I think
care.
I think that mild sex probably just falls under
This,
suggestive themes.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just making a joke
Yeah.
about the.
Now,
I
okay, so this is a role-playing game. Wow, I thought this was a first-person shooter, guys. Yay!
I thought
Sarcastic
this was
clap.
Mario Kart.
Yo,
thought this
Mario
was just the
Kart
second version
10?
of a fighting game that pretends to be an RPG. Haha.
Yes. Haha, more like Smash. Okay. What? Wait, what? From a
that's
yo,
gonna
I thought I was playing Skyrim though. From a third person. I thought this was first person, guys. Players complete quests and engage in melee battles. Yo, melee. Yo, does this mean I can play this
Smash
game?
Brothers Melee.
Yeah. I was gonna say you.
Are we
can
call
I-
it Fox Only Final Destination? Okay, now it's
Yes.
just being
Yes.
annoying. But I have
Animal
to say,
creatures.
players complete quest is just factually incorrect. It's like nobody's doing quests.
Yeah, this is Xenoblade 2 style combat.
Combat is highlighted by impacts. So like, so I guess moaning sounds, explosion, and cries of pain. Okay, well, to be fair, Xenoblade 1 and 2 have had that. I can't go on, something like that. That is kind of obvious. Impaled by sword, shooting,
Spoilers,
shooting
Rex
them.
dies.
Yeah.
What
This is just a straight up spoiler.
This is a spoiler,
Somebody
bro.
fucking commits suicide, and then another
this
person
too,
commits
and this
suicide.
too.
I wasn't
Now,
even
who,
worried
though?
about spoilers. I was
Bro.
genuinely disturbed
Bro,
reading that.
which
Like
one
I
of
was not
these-
expecting to read that.
Which one of these does this? Okay, I have a dark theory. I think one of these two is gonna die. I don't know why. I have a feeling that maybe I don't know both, but
It's probably
one
gonna be
of-
Melia.
They're probably gonna
maybe they're
die.
going back to the original plan of just having Melia commit suicide.
Oh no. Okay, I have a
I-
feeling this guy might shoot himself because I don't know. Maybe Van Damme stabs himself because you know how Van Damme stabbed himself in Xenoblade 2, right? To connect with the ether.
He
Yeah.
did some weird energy shit with the ether.
Yeah, which
long for
we
the
never
body.
see ever
And
again.
They never elaborate on that, and that was honestly one of my
Yeah.
biggest problems with
I know.
Xenoblade
I'm
2's
like, bro.
story.
What did you even do, man? Like, it's not. But yeah.
They specifically say that the character shooting themselves off screen is a her, so it's a female, which is
Oh,
annoying.
yeah,
and then
her.
they specifically
Okay.
say
Oh,
that
wait,
it's a
wait.
man stabbing themselves off screen.
Okay. Wait. I think I know who shoots themselves off screen. So you know that girl who was like who we know I think died and she had that like Elma Elma sickness. I'm trying to go to where it is.
Anyway,
Yeah. I think she kills herself. I think. Going off the trailer. Of course, it's probably someone which we haven't seen in the trailer, which
that's
is
why I
possible.
recognize her name. I've been wondering about that. It's from the Arthurian mythos. Nimue, the Lady of the Lake.
I'm trying to find where the fuck is she in the trailer. Let's see. Where yes, yeah. I think she commits suicide. If I had to guess based on who we know based on the trailer. If it's someone else then I don't know, but yeah. I have a feeling or it could be I wouldn't
I don't know.
I
The line
don't
dying
think
with her wish unfulfilled almost makes it seem like that.
Nah, she wouldn't
like-
kill herself. Okay.
It seems like that she had some kind of goal that she wanted. It seems like that either she died of a sickness or was killed
All right.
by
Okay.
someone else.
All right, guys, I do want to say something clear. this is like a warning calls for us that we should be careful of spoilers. This was like a trailer, which
Yeah.
so we should
I-
definitely be careful.
I'm
we should
actually
not
kind of
look.
annoyed about this
Okay,
ESRB rating
okay,
because
okay.
it's just
You know
spoilers.
what? You know what? I'm going to make it so that hey, this is going to contain spoilers for Xenoblade 3 most likely. So or please, so don't watch this because I'm going to make sure that because this is like Xenoblade 3 spoilers. So I'm going to make sure that I say, or unless I forget, which I do, then I'm very sorry, guys. But if I remember, then I'll make it so that I warn like, hey guys, this next part is going to contain spoilers. So or we think it's a spoiler for Xenoblade 3. It's kind of like would you call this a leak or would you call this like a slip up from them? I
don't
guess we
know
could
if
call
it's
it.
either.
Yeah, it's just the
Because
ESRB
this
being
is
really
content
lazy.
that the ESRB has to list. They have to list this stuff so that people can look at this and decide if this game
Okay.
is
Okay, so either
something
way,
that they could buy for whoever they're
So-
buying it for.
okay, so either way, I'll say that this next part is going to contain spoilers of which are written by the ESRB. Now we warn you because they mentioned some things which could happen, or sorry, we think that happened, but like it's not in big detail. So so like view at your own discretion. So we should probably delete this image because it's a yeah. So all right. So I removed that image, but yeah, bro, that is just bro. Still, man. I mean, to be fair, we did see Jin like that was off screen, but like Jin did like rip her heart out, So it's not like it's not dark for Xenoblade, I guess Xenoblade 2 levels of like darkness. Like we've seen
Yeah,
worse
it's
shit
not
happen.
too dark. I just
It's-
wonder how graphic this is going to be considering it. Well, one, it
Okay,
specifies
both is off
blood
screen. So,
dripping from wounds, which we have not really seen. We've not seen like actually red blood dripping from an
did
actual wound.
Takahashi
in a
said
Xenoblade game.
that he want to make the game dark, or did he? Because I remember hearing that, but I'm not sure if it's
Takahashi
true.
has been talking about how he wants to make a very intense rated M game that
Okay,
like,
yeah.
pushes the limits of the
This is
M
not
rating.
it. This is not it. No.
Yeah, but he was not talking about Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just meant in general.
Yeah, when
Okay.
it comes to how he handled the Xeno games, he pussies out a lot on certain
Okay.
things.
All right. So okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. I was thinking. Does Xenoblade 2 even say bitch? But yeah. But Mouse says Akos, you are a son of a bitch or something like that. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all I
Akos
have
the
to
meanest
say.
son of a bitch I know.
Yeah. And I will say But yeah.
And I like
this...
how Abrona also immediately repeats it right afterwards.
Haha, son of a bitch. Okay. Now I will say this isn't really that big deal to me. I mean, I've played. Yeah. I mean, I've played some. I guess like M games either, so it's not really that big of a deal for me. At least I don't know about you guys. I'm sure it's the same case for you. But yeah. Yeah. Revealing. Okay. This was expected. I mean, though, deep cleavage. Who has a deep cleavage in? Okay. Well, to be actually, Ethel does. So never mind. I was gonna say who has one in the trailer, but.
More importantly, partially exposed breasts.
I mean, that's same thing as cleavage. So basically, right? I mean, essentially,
Well,
means the same.
that's more exposed.
There you are.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess this is not a deep cleavage though. This is like a minor cleavage, right? I mean, I'm not a fucking boob expert, so I wouldn't know. But yeah. Yeah. This is to be expected, and this is also to be expected, considering that they do have to cater to like some of the Xenoblade 2 fans, So, so they have to.
Gotta get a little bit of horny in there.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, people who don't like good games.
Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Also, in-game purchases. We talked about that. We think that it's probably DLC. It's probably not costumes. Yeah. Most likely is a story DLC of some sort. So.
If it's
be cool.
microtransactions for the
Yes.
game's loot boxes.
Okay.
What if it's Xenoblade X Zero?
Okay. Question. So. No, okay, so now this is going off the trailer. So I want to talk about one last thing before we end it. This has to do nothing but the trailer. do you now think Pyra and Mithra are still in the game for whatever? I mean, for like any significant, or sorry, for even a tiny bit of the game. Like, do you think that they have a cameo even, or no? What do you think, both of you?
They might show up. I don't know. I don't really care if they show up either way. I want it to work with the story.
I don't think they're
still
going to be
think that there's
important to
a
the
pretty good-
story.
I think that there's like, I mean, one nowhere near to the extent that they had an impact on Xenoblade 2, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, in
I
fairness,
could see them fitting in somewhere, especially if, like, I mean, well, one, it's kind of obvious just based off of the designs, but still, it's mostly speculation that the queens are even Melia and Nia to begin with.
wait,
But
oh, yeah,
if they are,
really? Oh,
yeah, they have never once said that these two characters are Melia and Nia.
so
Yeah,
for all we
they
know, they
resemble
could.
Million.
I
Yeah,
mean, like, just look at them, and they have the same voices, but
yeah.
it's
There's
still kind of speculation, so I guess we can't really say for
we're
certain
like
that them.
90% certain.
Okay,
But
I want to
100.
say okay.
Especially if those two actually are Melia and Nia, I do expect that Pyra and Mithra could show up as well. But
Oh wait, are you saying that you're right? This has never been confirmed that this is Nia. We just and Mila. I know we know it's a VA, but like, I mean, to be fair, I think
yeah,
it
I mean,
is,
well,
but
look at the appearances and listen to the voices. The voices and the voices are the same. They look exactly the same.
yeah,
And I mean, probably more convincing, the Hyantia, she's voiced by Jenna Coleman. Why would they bring in Jenna Coleman to voice someone different?
yeah, and plus she'd be like expensive, right? I mean, at this point,
casting Jenna Coleman would probably cost more than the entire budget for making the game.
yeah, fair enough. But yeah, okay, yeah. So
That's a bit unfair. Maybe she's more expensive than the
maybe
budget for definitive edition, but
maybe she's
probably
voiced,
not full Xenoblade free.
well, maybe like she's like she's paid like the most out of everyone of like just as a cast member. Okay, now my theory, or sorry, or I guess my prediction for Pyra and Mithra is, I think they will be in the game. Either one is going to be a very small cameo, like nothing of significant to the plot. Just like they're kind of just, I wouldn't say thrown in there, but like it's just like, hey, so like what's up with them? Like, you know, just to catch up on them, and that's about it. Or they are significant and they've turned evil, which I don't think so this one, but I know some people have been talking about it, so I wanted to mention it. How because of Rex dying, which I mean, okay, we don't. I know he's probably dead, but it is possible that he is somehow alive. I mean, probably not, but I don't know. But if Rex and Shulk are the king? I'm just saying. I'm just saying some random crap, but you know, it's not impossible, but very unlikely.
I do not expect Pyra and Mithra to turn evil. If a Xenoblade 2 character is going to appear, like if a Xenoblade 2 party member is suddenly going to appear and be evil,
Poppy,
my hope
maybe?
and prediction would be Poppy.
Yeah, I was gonna say her next. So what about Poppy? I think she could appear. I mean,
I do think that Pyra and Mithra could just show up in the game. They'll probably play some important role if they're in there, but not anything like super significant. Like they're not going to be.
Yeah, like they might have a few.
Like, they'll definitely be kind of like a big deal. It's like, hey, wow, what are the Aegises up to? But then it's not really more than that. It's like
I guess best case, like they'll have a few side quests, you know. I guess, but yeah. All right. Yeah. Now. Okay, now we've been going for like 2 hours now, so we want.
We're supposed to go less than an hour.
Yeah, and we went 2 hours. Epic. Anyways, so yeah, so any final anything like final you want to say before we end it, or?
Never try to put a limit on me and Crack talking about Xenoblade. If you put a time limit on, it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, fun fact.
Yeah, I have probably 200 other things I could say about this. I would probably go on another hour or two.
For the first,
and from those things, I could turn it into rants going on about Xenoblade 1. So.
Okay. Now, okay. In fact, fun fact, for the original show, we planned to go for 20 minutes, and we went like an hour and a half, or I think it was an hour and a half. I forgot. Here we aim for an hour, and we went 2 hours. So fuck. God damn it. All right, well, anyways, yeah, it's gonna be actually no, it's gonna be too bad editing this. So, but yeah. Anyways, we will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me and my friends in this podcast, or my friends and I, or yeah, yeah. So yes, so we'll see you guys later, and good night. You guys aren't gonna say bye. I mean, I was waiting for you guys to say bye.
Fuck you all. I'm out of here. Bye.
And he just left the voice call. Epic. Yeah. Oh yes. Xenoblade 3 is gonna be an anime game.
Subscribe to the Epic Fault, or else I will use Sacred Arrow and Burning Sword on you and your entire family.